Hello, book fam. It's your girl Kathy. I know it's been since my bookshelf tour and the books I'm interested in reading this year since you've seen me. I did pre-record a video that night because I saw a video that I was inspired to do, but I was bored and I didn't feel like that video was the greatest, so I'm gonna do it again. And it's pretty much the books, the 6 books that I think should be movies. Not all of you will agree with me about it, but on the other hand, for some of these books, I did hear rumors that there will be for 2 of these books, I did hear that there were a movie, that there was already a movie for these, but I haven't really heard that much about it since, or I have not finished a book 100%, and I should do that, but I'm too dead. At the moment, I'm focused on you guys, and it's awesome. So, yeah. Sorry. And to add about what I said earlier, the first book that I'm going to be bringing up in a moment might have been made in the past, but it could make a great movie nowadays to see how people react to it. And yeah, that's just, I literally saw that. I didn't think about it before, so yeah. The first book that I'll be bringing up, like I said earlier, is The Twelfth Night by William Shakespeare. Just beware, this is the No Fear edition. Yes, no fear. I need people like me who have special needs have read this, or at least I've read this edition of other books before, and I admit this was definitely a good book, and I feel like this should at least be adapted nowadays by either Kenneth Branagh, who's well known for making movies, Shakespearean movies, or at least enough to know that, with his adaptation of Hamlet, I think, if I remember correctly. But anyway, if someone like him can do this movie, like can make this into a movie, or at least make it into or at least get this, or at least someone who's well known for Shakespearean movies, and in the Shakespearean world, can make this into a movie, it would make me happy, and I would seriously, legit have a hissy fit, like a good hissy fit, like, oh my freaking god, this is giving me a movie again, or something like that. This would make honestly, in my opinion, this would make a great book. This isn't just a great play, but it would be great as a movie with the technology nowadays. So I feel like it should be a movie because someone who's well known in Shakespeare can do this, and B, it'd be cool as hell. So yeah, that's just me. Who cares? The next movie that I will be bringing up is Wake by Lisa McMahon. Yes, I have brought this book, or at least the whole trilogy, up or at least as much as I can, because that's how much I love this movie. This book trilogy, this book series. Yes, I get it. I get it. Not everyone, like, this isn't a book of everyone's book and tea. This isn't everyone's cup of tea, but this is, to me anyway, this is at least a great book series. And yes, there were rumors that there was a book, that there was going to be a movie for this. And I'll probably link that down below, as well as Sarah from Sarah Without H's video down below. But with all due respect towards the whoever decided to do that movie, turn this into a movie, I respectfully disagree with putting Miley Cyrus as Janie Hannigan in this book, because I don't feel like she earns that raspiness of doing Janie. I feel like someone like Shailene Woodley, who's well known for doing stuff like this, or Jennifer Lawrence, though she might be a little bit old. I feel like someone like one of those two ladies I just brought up should be a great. I feel like more Janie Woodley. I feel like more Shailene Woodley would do this better than Miley Cyrus. That's just me, because that's just how I personally feel. But if you guys have heard of the rumors and whatnot, just let me know in the comments below, so I can at least do some sort of research, because I don't think Miley Cyrus is going to do this character justice. So, yeah. The next book that I will be talking about is Looking for Alaska by John Green. For this book, just like Wake, I heard stuff that there was supposed to be a movie for this book, but I could be wrong about that. Knowing how there could also be potential there could potentially be controversies about who they cast in the roles of the characters in this book. But from what I heard, just Josh Hutcherson was supposed to be in it. That's all I remember, because this was probably, I heard this back in junior year of high school, and I heard all this stuff back in junior year of high school. So I couldn't don't hold me against that. Don't hold me for that, but I feel like Josh would be a good Miles. But on the other hand, I feel like for General, if I remember correctly, I feel like General can be a good. I feel like either Robert Pattinson. You guys might not agree with me about this, but I feel like Robert Pattinson would do a good General, and I feel if you've seen Pitch Perfect, and you might know who I'm talking about, but I think the quiet girl in Pitch Perfect, like who was in the Bellas, and who would rap at the end of Pitch Perfect. The quiet girl who raps at the end of Pitch Perfect. What would be a good Alaska. Not just, with all due respect, because I think she's Asian. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, like I said, I could be wrong about that, but I think that would work well. So, if you guys disagree with that, please comment below. So, yeah. I know I'm just blurting out ideas, so, yeah. The next book I will be talking about is The Fog of Forgetting by G.A. Morgan. If you are interested in reading this book as well as the next book I will be that I will be talking about, I will leave their links down below. Leave their links on Amazon down below if you're interested in reading this book. But I feel like this would, like, if someone picked it up and talked to G.A. Morgan, I know that G.A. Morgan's in Maine, and not everyone likes reading stuff outside of, doesn't like everything that's coming out, but in Maine anyway. But I feel like if at least some people tried it on Amazon, I feel like that you guys will enjoy it, because this was a pretty good book, and I was able to meet the year before I got it was either the year before or it was either the year before I got my next book, or that I'll be talking about in a moment, or the first year I went to Maine. But I was able to get it autographed, like the next book I'll be talking about in a moment. But I feel like this book should at least be given a try. 1 second. Sorry about that. But anyway, I feel like if this gets enough popularity, this will be, and if you guys like it enough, I feel like you guys will at least, I feel like it should be at least given a shot. And to be tried to watch it, to be at least given a shot to watch a movie. I could be wrong about that. So yeah, and I feel like even though I haven't seen the movie adaptation of Wonder, I feel like, because I saw the trailers but I haven't seen the movie yet. But I feel like the boy who plays Augie in that movie should at least play the youngest brother in this trilogy. So yeah, I don't know his name. I apologize, but I feel like that'll be good. The next book that I will be talking about is, of course, the book that I recently reviewed on my channel earlier this month, Not Always Happy. I believe I finished this not too long after Cramathon was finished, but I finished this, and I will link I will link the review as well as the Amazon page, like I said about The Fog of Forgetting, down below. So I feel like this would be a great documentary, if that makes any sense, because this definitely talks about Kari's experience with her adoptive son Theron, who has Down syndrome, which is why it says on here an unusual parenting journey, because it just goes through her experience with her son. And I feel like if her and Ward had clips of this, like clips of in the photographs of them being together, as well as possibly some photos that Thorin took, and that Kari talks about in the book, I feel like it'd be great. So yeah, this is just me, but I feel like nobody has to betray Kari, and I feel like Kari should at least, I feel like Kari, Ward, and Theron would get more recognition that way for being advocates for for their, as well, for not just Darren's benefit, but for anybody who know, for either has children or whatever, like children, siblings, friends who also have Down syndrome. And I feel like this would be a great. I feel like this would be great to be a movie. So, or at least, like I said earlier, I feel like this would be a great documentation, the great documentary movie type movie about people with Down syndrome and people being activists for people with Down syndrome. So, yeah. Because my mother is rushing me to do something, I am just gonna say, I'm not even gonna really talk about this book that much, but it is Second Wind by Dick Francis. I think some of the parts are very cute, as you can tell, but as you can probably tell by the annotations that I put in here, and yeah, I hope that, sorry about that, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize that this ending is very rushed, so I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye guys. Sorry again. I will see you guys soon. Bye.